Alright, so I am not in the messy garage. I'm in one of the spare bedrooms, and I'm starting to prep that's the rudder. I already did the elevators over there. Prep them for stitching. And what I did was I took this piece of 16th inch plywood and marked where leading edge goes, and that's start the tape, and then the Beechcraft stagger wing stitch starts, and then 1 inch later, and then every 3 inches I marked. And then this is ET here, end tape. So I got the tape all ready to put down. And as far as punching my holes, some people use like a pencil. I just feel for it, you know, the edge of the rib, and then I pop it with my awl, and then I lay the tape down. So I'm finishing up the rudder here. I'll do some stitching this afternoon, and before this video gets posted, I'll show you what I've got done in the garage. All right, see you in a few seconds. All right, so I finished the stitching on the control surfaces, rudder and both elevators yesterday. Probably do some taping later on today, but I'm in the garage. This here is the port side skin off the old plane, just so that I can have like some idea on how to size and location of the insignias. Of course, that cool model that my friend Mark got me like 2 Christmases ago. And I have got the color coat on the flybaby, and because I'm using the Stewart System glue, and I thought about their paint, but that's recommended to be sprayed. I heard it was difficult to spray, and I'm not going to spray in the garage, so I'm going with the Valspar. That's my primer, and of course the Valspar Season Flex. There's a couple good channels on YouTube. A guy named Dennis Tyson with his Minimax build painted his plane, his Minimax, with like a camouflage scheme with latex house paint. And then there's also a really cool soap with camel build by a guy named Scott Matthews and his soap with camel. So look him up on YouTube. It's got awesome looking soap with camel that he painted with latex enamel. All right, so I started sort of got these closeouts done for the vertical fin area, and they fit okay. Only screw holes in the top half, and bottom will be kind of clamped in place with the vertical or the horizontal stabilizers. So I can still go with these. They'll work just fine. But I found that I had some higher density foam block, and not that real cheesy foam from like those coolers up there that when they break up into like really huge styrofoam balls. Anyway, I'm thinking about shaping this and then layer or 2 of lightweight fiberglass on it, and that'll be my closeouts. So I think that would give me a better looking closeout. And what I'll do on the inboard side, you know, this will be shaped downward also towards the rear, but I will glue on an aluminum plate that'll actually pick up these holes in my vertical fin. So that's how it'll be mounted. I'll have a plate glued to this inboard side, and it'll just screw straight into these holes on my vertical fin. So that'll be my closeouts. My giant access port on the starboard side looks real nice. What I'm going to do this week, I'm going to try to lay out these insignias on the plane and at least get them where they belong. Maybe put a coat of white primer down on the fuselage. But I'm going out to the airstrip to go get my trailer and bring back the landing gear. So hopefully sometime next week I'll have this on its landing gear. Tail wheel, I'll put that on also. And I'm going to try to get a little more work done on it here, but I'm going to have it ready to get put back on the trailer and then haul it down to the airstrip. But obviously I want to try to get as much done here in the garage while I have it here, but I do need to make room to start covering the wings. Like I said, I did some stitching yesterday using the Beechcraft stagger wing knot. I watched a couple of videos, and this one lady had a 2-part video, and it was okay, but I left a comment on it. I said, thanks for the video. However, you really need to film it from your perspective. You know, the cameraman isn't the one doing the stitching. You know, you are, or I am. So it's like I'm trying to follow along, looking at everything opposite view of what she's doing. So it was a little confusing to begin with, and someone else even left a comment that said I had to watch it 50 times before I got it right, and it's a relatively simple stitch. The end stitch is the one that, you know, got me a little confused to begin with, but after 3 or 4 tries I was able to get that just fine. I might go with the flat thread for the wings. Right now my buddy Ken gave me a whole spool of it's out here somewhere, a whole spool of the thinner round cord, and that's what my I don't know if you can see it too well down in there. That's what's on the inside of my rudder, of the old rudder. And the wings were done the same way with this cord. I'm not sure exactly if it was a modified sign knot or a Beechcraft stagger wing knot, but anyway, that's where I'm at. Good progress. It's nice to see the plane get some color, and I hope everyone stays safe out there. We had some snow here yesterday. Not much of an accumulation, maybe a quarter to a half inch, and it's all melting today, but it's crazy to see snow in Augusta, Georgia. All right, and take care, whatever you do, flying or sailing, be safe out there. And thanks for watching.